Well, welcome back, everybody, to this next episode where we're continuing our build here in Verdant City. So, it's looking pretty good right now, I think. We've had a pretty good start and try to keep everything pretty much distinct and give me the option to, give me some options should I want to upgrade at a later date, which definitely will be doing. So, but we've only got a really small area right now, so we need to just expand a little bit. We've only got, a handful of citizens, which pretty sure that the game now reduces the amount of people moving in, so it's not, you don't get that sudden spurge. So, which is better, to be honest, because obviously we still may see some performance issues when we get up to, a few 100,000, for example. So what I'm doing here is just expanding my residential a little bit, just to I don't want to overdo it, because you don't want to overzone, but we've definitely got well enough capacity right now, and we're so early in the game, getting some extra zoning isn't going to be a problem. So that looks a bit of a mess. I wonder if that'll tidy up. Doesn't like it too much, does it? No, it might not be too bad, actually. So let's fill in with this here, and I think I will put some row houses. So I'll put the North American row houses here, so don't start at the edge, so we get it filling the right way. And then just keep an eye out, and just if anything comes too small, then I'll just delete that and just keep deleting them until we get full size. So we got some there which are too small, so just delete them, bulldozer on them, and they pretty much come back as full size straight away, which is good. You'll see me doing that quite a bit, is just to, if it doesn't fill out the area the way I want it, then I'll just bulldoze them over until the game puts it in a way that I want it. You can do it manually by just putting, the certain sizes in and letting them grow one at a time, but I just find it quicker just to blast the whole thing in and then just bulldoze it until it got what I want. So I'm just going to down some of these specialized buildings to get the buff. What else have we got? I do like the small petrol station. Can that go? Oh, that's opened up some more for me. Nice little assets, these, the UK stations. I am running with primarily the North American theme, but we will mix and match a little, I think, as we go along. I don't think there's any reason for me to stick with a particular theme. I'd like to get, a bit of variety in the build. So we're looking pretty good. Lots of space left here to build. Looking at our population, it's not looking too busy right now, but we have more than doubled. So if I can get out just a little bit higher on this, let's see, will this... So what I generally do is to go 3 out, but I'm thinking here, yeah, I can just about do it actually. these little squares are really good to keep, I guess, the zoning tight, even though that's just dropped out. Yeah. Might just get rid of them roads there and just let it build out a bit more. Yeah, looks better. And we'll put our Southwest, American Southwest low density buildings. These are the ones that you want to, because once you start to build apartments and that, we'll start to get complaints. We need a police station right now as well, so let's get one of them in while we're at it. We're not looking too bad, I don't think, on funds. I mean, we're in the mode here where money's not going to be a problem now. Now we're in the profit, it'll only get better as time goes along. We'll put that right next to the medical center. That looks pretty cool. Let's get this straight. And so I'm trying to give myself a little bit of extra space around here as well, just so it gives me that little expansion options later on. But I do like these little alleyways because, you know, you don't want to just have the things on just you know, all the same roads all the time. So I think we can probably get the fire station in here. We'll keep that in the area for the industrial. Let's have a look to see where I can get this in. Oh, it'll fit in there, but don't really want to send it to the main road. It can go in there though. That's upgrades I can get there. So yeah, don't need to do that yet. So slowly making this a little bit nicer. It's looking very clean right now. If I can just there's plenty of areas for me to put in more look at the traffic. It's doing really well. Oh, waiting for a hearse. So I guess I better put something in there. So should I go for the crematorium or where that better go in? Probably here. Obviously the technique for putting all these down is different if he was on the harder mode, but whilst we're on our easy mode, I guess, then we can be a bit more liberal with the you know, plopping the services down. Where in the harder mode, you'd probably, that's just gone a little bit skew with that one, hasn't it? So yeah, I can see the road is not quite as straight, so it's gone a bit dodgy. We'll leave it for now. That might bother me later though. Let's join these out so they've got extra routes out. That's looking pretty well. So let's join this straight across, I think. Opens up for some more services should I get something else. Might get the college somewhere in there if I can get it one that is small enough. Still, let's get back and start getting more residents in. So, let's get to it. Let's have a look at our FPS. Is looking pretty good. Oh, I don't want to save the game. Quit the game, sorry. So, yep, our utilization is good on CPU and GPU. Didn't expect anything worse, really, to be fair, at this point. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's get cracking. What are we looking like population-wise? So we got 1.3, or 1.5%. So we definitely need 1.5% unemployment. We definitely need a lot more people moving in. 534 now, so it is jumping up. We started, what, just over 100 when we first started, so it is getting up there now. So we just need to fill in these gaps. So if I can just squeeze this in here. I can delete that and see if we can get this any better. I don't think we will though, because we've got that gap there as well at the top. Oh, then again, we'll be able to fix that. Let's have a look. Delete those. And go straight across. Damn. It can be frustrating, this. And there is so much, you know, that it's picking up. I could turn some of these off, but let's just see if we can fix it with pattern first. No, not quite. Okay. If we do that, no. Let's just fill in a bit. Shouldn't be too bad, that, actually. Well, actually, that looks quite good. Doing that with American Southwest. Same with that. Okay. This is looking quite utilised. Quite like that, actually. I do like how the game has done paths and bridges. Our roads look absolutely excellent. I mean, there's hardly any jams anywhere. I mean, we're not busy yet, but like I said, getting this up and running. I mean, we're not doing too bad for, well, just almost 4,500. Sorry, almost 450,000 a month coming in, pure profit. So let's jump over this highway. So take it up to about, yeah, about there. Nice and straight. stop it connecting. Should be it there. Yeah, just a little bit of a okay, let's see if we can clean this up a bit with a path. Dang. I think what we'll do here instead, I'm going to put a road down here with some parking. So our plan here is just to bring some commercial at this side, and then it's a little bit of that demand taken away then. It's a bit big, that though. Let's give him 3 either side. Well, that's not too bad. So what we could do here is just put let's see what we got on our signature buildings. Something here. Yeah, nice. Now if we go back in to there, let's see if there's anything else. Riverside Grill. Oh, that's quite big. Oh, it'll go there. Okay. Now if I go on to we'll use the northeast, US northeast, and just have that filled up a little bit there. Nice one. So that should take some of the commercial demand away from us. Let that fill up nicely. There's a couple of gaps, but it should be all right. That's not filled up too well, is it? What have we got on there? Oh, I've not used Southwest. Let's use the different. Should I leave it? Because some of them I've actually. Oh, I'm tempted not to. Not like that at all. Yeah, it's not getting any bigger, is it? Right, let's change that out completely. Let's get back to the southwest. I sort of made a mistake on that one. Would have just bugged me all the time, that, so that's the one. Southwest. What days today? There you go, perfect. Yep, perfect. Right, so that's growing in nicely. I just need to concentrate now, and we just got to pile in some residential. What have we got there? So we got unemployment at 2.1%. I'd like to see that around 4 to 5% before I start messing about adding things. So let's build out a bit. All right, that's another little residential block done. Starting to fill out this this square now, so I think we can probably put some other stuff over here. What we're looking at, 2.1%. So, 3.1% unemployment. Let's have a look where we're looking here now. So our town centre is looking okay. So I think I wouldn't mind to get a train station going, but I need more cash yet. All right, so these have grown in, so we can do is fill some of them green grass bits out. We'll do that in a bit. Let's see what we got here. The assets are a bit unusual. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can unlock the college. And let's get roundabouts and highways and large roads. Might as well get parking as well, I think. I've got 4 left. Get the recycling centre. That'll give me some extra profit, potentially. Do need a fire station eventually, but the rest of the stuff can sort of wait. So, we have a college. Okay. Where best to place this? Oh, there we go. Grand Village. Nice one. Milestone 4 unlocked. So, that gives us a wealth of points, further 9 points on that, and 600 grand in the bank. Oh, we get a couple of more signature buildings as well. Look at them after. So now, I think we need to think about getting our college in somewhere here. So let's have a look to see what options we have. It's all going to be on size. I mean, that college is quite a lot of people in that, 10,000. Modern is quite half the size. Russian one is thingy as well, so yeah, it's not a bad size that actually. So, yeah, unfortunately I might have to redo my roads. So let's see if we can do that. Let's get the let's remove this road, I think, and let's get it in. Okay. So what options do we have? We can obviously get more room here. Yeah, I can put a football field in as well, so it should be good. So let's see how far we can get this out. Don't know if I can. I think that might not be big enough, but what if we have to grow the college at some point? We can always look at it again. Always put another one down. So yeah, just not enough time, not enough space there. That's fine. That's fine. We've got a college up and running now. It doesn't need any upgrades right now. So what do we want over here? So I'm picturing this to be like a little town centre. So it's mainly going to be shops in that, I think, really. And some businesses. We have got some office demand now, which is nice to see. Office demand is driven, by the way, from industry. So you need to have enough industry and enough commercial for the office to start to show up. So, not sure where to put our offices. We don't want to overzone. We don't want it to go into negatives when it comes down to demand. Have far too much of either industry or commercial. We need to start to put some specialised commercial in. Specialised industry in. That's one thing we do need to do. I need to let's see if we can open up the park maintenance and the large parks. Should I go for the sports parks as well? Not yet. Gives me a couple of other options though. So let's get everybody happy. So what we got here? Yeah. Let's have a look, see what's quite. Yeah. Something what looks good. So what this looks like. Oh. Throw something and get into that little gap there. Okay. I don't want a lighthouse here yet, to be honest. No, I want the lighthouse on the front. It does give you a lot of... Lock wheel gives you a load. Look at that. That's it, covers everything green. I think we'll have that. What does that give us? That's to give us all the thing we need. Wow. So we can get something else in, perhaps something like this. Now if I can take this out here like so and put, yeah. Now if I can just put a road a little further up, get it a bit more central, so it only needs to come up a little bit. So let's put a road just a couple of squares up here. Just go on the small alleyway and see how that looks. Yeah, that looks alright actually. Take that one down. Let me just go down one more. Yeah, that's perfect. So I think, yeah, I think we'll go there. That should work. Now if we go around here with, I wonder if we should go in with the parking. Whether to go on the two-way, but I think the parking would be good. Yeah, how does that look? Yeah, it looks alright actually. It's one way as well. Yeah, it looks alright actually. just on the edge of the... Yeah, looks alright that, actually. I think these parks are quite nice, actually. I think they're, from the vanilla side anyway, they're quite, you know, nice looking. And that's give us pretty much, that's give us everything that we need. So we're all green now. So what we can do is expand a little bit more. So I'm going to go out 3 here, and I've obviously used the wrong road. So let's get it back to our normal 2-way. And then join this up to here. This up to here. We'll finish this one off here. So we'll have a small square followed by a longish one in the middle for its usual pathing inside. I think it's looking really tidy, and it's growing. It's growing very small and efficiently. I think we've got the speed of this build just about right. Oh, that's filled in beautifully. Not going to take too long though. Me. It's not going to take too long to fill in this area. I'm going to need to be buying some more tiles very soon, I think. Okay, that's gone a bit dodgy. But what I could do actually here is... I've got low rent housing. I could actually put that in here, but I could put this in actually. Just gives us a bit more apartment type of stuff. Should look good there on the end. Just connect this up as well. Yep, it's all looking pretty good right now, I think. I do like these assets. There's something going there as well, to be fair, but we'll build it up. Slowly but surely, what we're looking at. Ooh, 79% unemployment. Might be time just to grow a little bit of some industrial there. I think that's quite a bit of spare we've got. That filled in nicely. We do have some office as well, so if we bring something out here, I think. Let's do half and half. And we'll just do it big enough just for a set of offices, I think. Right to the limit. See if this will clean this up a little. too much. But it should be enough for now. Just for a little bit of office. Yeah, that demand's dropping right down. Yeah, let's build a little bit more out.
Dormirse en la cama, darse prisa en tu alma, ratoncito en el club, no heroica, club, club, club. Con Bell O'Malley, ratoncito le gusta danza cuando estudio en la escuela. Pajarita se cubre botín cuando visita a su abuela. Si necesita una amiga, debe hablar con ratoncito. Si quieres ser mi amante, debe ser alta y delgadita. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves, todos. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves.
Yep, that's looking the part now. So we do have some bits that we can fill in before we start to got roughly, well, 500,000 in the bank. Let's just drop commercial down a little bit and offices down a little bit just to encourage them just to keep going, because I notice I've got no demand for that whatsoever. I may have overzoned, I think, to be honest. I'm commercial anyway. Office is always a little bit sporadic, because it does rely now on getting your industry up to a certain level before offices come out. So let me just try and pull in some of these parks just to make sure we're running all right here. It's a shame that's too big. Join something rather nice that. Let's see, what about this one? Fits, I suppose, but it's still a little bit, yeah. Too big. So this is to make sure our parks are maintained. So we definitely need this up here somewhere in the industry part, probably. And that's not connected. Why is that? And can you guys see what mistake I've made there? Basically, I've set them as raised and needed to be flat. Okay. Yeah. All fixed. Okay, that's that done. Got some landmarks, not got the money for yet. Right. Let's have a look now to see what else I need to put down, and we'll get off that for a start. So it's just this little corner here, I think. We are going to be growing it out a bit, so why don't we see if we can put a bigger... There you go. Nice one. So we've got the road here which can go bit further up, but we can join that path together at least. Excellent. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Definitely filling up right now. Just over 2,000 peeps. Sims in my city. So these are looking pretty okay. So let's get rid of these grass bits. So what we can do on that is just go on to the surface area tool and just drag, not that one, sorry, I'm going to have to drag this one down. Should work. It just cleans that up. Really glad they put this into the game. This makes it so much neater and nicer. Well, that's done, so we've got this one here. Let's do this one as well. And then this one here. It just has that finishing touch, doesn't it? I've not had, not put any trees in yet. I've not spent a lot of time detailing. I probably will at some point, just to go over and pretty everywhere up. Just want to get us a little bit busier, a little bit more Sims, and probably grow a medium petrol station. Nice one. Yeah, just get everything to grow. I don't know if this will look all right if I do this down here. Does that look? Yeah, it looks a bit more better. I wonder if this will go out a bit here. And this one, cobblestone. You know, it just makes it look more natural. Not sure about this thing here. So we've got our floating signs here as well, but there's nothing much I can do about that. That's one of the region packs that we got an issue with. I'll have to see if I can fix that after. But I'm not sure there's much I can do, to be honest. It's a little bug what's been in it for forever. So we'll just have to just ignore it for now. Don't like that really, so probably gonna just leave that just as is. Just doesn't look right, does it? So I like to put these different assets in and these like slanted ones, but they don't actually quite fit. It's a bit of a pain. Just leave it like that for now. Yep, that's all good. Starting to take shape. What else we've got here for signature buildings? There's our medium petrol station. Is there somewhere we can put that? And that looks like a good spot. And it gives us tiny town. Nice one. Signature buildings are really good to get in, especially when you're on the harder mode or the normal mode, because it does up your at least in the local area anyway, your happiness for your Sims. And a happy Sim will stay, will come to the city, and you'll get more taxes. So how would that look? It looks a little nicer, doesn't it? The more mode. I wonder if I can go straight across with that. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? Looks more like it should be. Might get a few trees up there as well at some point. There's definitely room here for some detailing, but right now I'm still playing about with the infrastructure. Looking good on everything else. It is showing lots of demand though still. So I did say about putting this recycling centre in. That might be a good idea at this point. This is a good area for it actually, this centre bit here. So if I line that up to there, put it a bit higher up. Looks all right. So what we need to do now is give this a couple of different entrances. So we go straight across here. Obviously we'll link to that. So it'd be good if we can get over to this area as well. So I wonder if we can just do a little hop over here. So let's go up here. Let's take it up to 7.5 meters. It should be enough to clear. And we make it all to be key wall. Straight. There you go, 90 degrees. Right, now we can take that off. Will be bridge there. Put key wall back on for both sides and drop this right down. And we've got an easy route here to for our garbage guys to get to our residence. Oh, should be all right there. Let's take key wall off. Perfect. So what we need to do now is to join these two together. We should be good to go. Excellent. So I think we can afford now to bring in some specialized industry, and I want to get some stone up. Stone is usually pretty good for, you know, for the startup, because one, it doesn't need anything to go on, it can go anywhere, and it's wanted by loads and loads of industry. So let's have a look. Might not be enough here, but seems to me that this might be better, not having this road in the middle. And we'll just have a little bit of a road just to cover the entrance and exit. And then let's bring our zoning tool right down here like so. Makes it a little bit bigger, gives it a bit more. There you go. Should be better. And now when we get some extra industry dropping down, it should be able to take advantage of that. It's not taking a lot of profit right now, but as soon as it grows, it will. Right. Just thinking about actually if I can just make this a little bigger. Just it can fill in all of this side then. And that might give us a bit more profit. Let's have a look. Let's click on it, and there we go. Profit. So I think what we need to do is just to get a little bit more of our industry out. Not our industry, sorry, our specialised industry. So what I want to make it here is I want to get in our livestock farming. So I'm gonna put 4 here. I'll put 1 here, 1 on the other side, and then replicate that on this side. Could have made this 1 or 2, but I think it's good just to have a bit of, you know, have a few more options. I think that looks all right like it is. I mean, this is only small, but doesn't need to be big. And then this can go right out up here. And not quite. Excellent. Let's see, bring that down there. Perfect. And this one could be quite big. At least as big as the ring will allow anyway. Yep, works. Right, excellent. Let's give it a little bit more fine tuning. That's it, look pretty good. Excellent. So these are just starting to build up now. Let's see if I can put some industry right in here. Let's just start picking up for the food bit and for the stone. It's looking really, really well now, to be fair. I think we're going to be looking to close this episode down. I've got quite a bit to unlock, mind you. Definitely need that hospital, I think. Gives me more options. I think we're out for the university. Yeah, why not? Could definitely do with the fire station at some point. I mean, better fire station. We'll get this sport parks. We'll get the pore sorting facility because we'll have to do that as well. We'll get the telecom tower. That would be a good one to have. But yeah, I think that'll do us for this episode. And we'll come back and start building her up. We're almost there, folks. We'll be expanding in the next episode, I think. Until then, I will see you all on the next one. Thanks for watching.